Andre, you have a new op-ed titled, "Just as we score policies budget impact, we should score for racial equity as well." Help us understand, this is not just the moral thing to do. Talk to us about how this is the right economic thing to do for all Americans.
Yes, racism is systemic, and our response has to be as well. What I love about Biden's executive order on equity, it introduces the kind of values we've been looking for from the White House that has not been presented, and that being equity. However, it's not enough to do studies, which the executive order recommends, to try to assess the impact of inequitable policies. We know that. We see the impacts. Wes Moore will certainly share some of those impacts. We need a more proactive measure. In the same way we score bills for their potential impacts on the budget, we can do the same regarding equity. Will this impact disenfranchised groups negatively? But I study underappreciated assets, meaning if you just add water, it will grow. If we really want to expand the economy, it means investing in the organizations, the groups, the people that have been denied resources in the past. So equity is not just about improving the lives of Black, brown, Asian folks, people disenfranchised. While that is certainly important, it really expands the economy, enlarges the entire pie. And that's why this is important.
It makes our whole country stronger, smarter, and better. Wes, the New York Times says that President Biden is devoting more attention to racial equity in these first few days than any new president since Lyndon Johnson. You've looked at his economic recovery plan. You've looked at his executive actions. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. If you look at just both the choices that he has made in terms of who he is surrounding himself with, and then also just think about the first day alone. The first day, if you just look at the executive orders, everything from canceling the building of the wall to requiring non-citizens to be included in the census, to make sure that there's a proper apportionment of resources, to being able to reject and rescind the 1776 commission that the Trump administration put in place. I mean, these are important things that had to be done. The important thing, though, and I think as Andrea pointed out, is for all of us collectively to understand that while these moves are important, what happens next is even more important. The economic disparity that we have seen has not been equal. It has not been equal over the past 4 years. It has not been equal when it comes to the history and generational history inside of this country. So while these moves are important and crucial and good, and it shows that we do have a new lens in the way that we're thinking about equity within this country, this administration, we also have to understand that these are first moves that then have to be supported by strong policy and policy changes, and then have to be reinforced in every single segment of our society and every single segment of our economy.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. You should know that you can follow today's top stories and breaking news and catch up on your favorite MSNBC shows all in one place. Download the NBC News app today.